Hello everyone, Xerophobus here. So today we're going to be reviewing Prime Vieira. Okay, so first off, before anyone comments, I know the image in the card is not as prime. I know. The site that I use is the best for getting the card images in terms of quality, and for some reason his prime just won't, the image for it just won't load. Like it's his middle, I think it's his middle image with the stats, or prime stats, so just before anyone says, oh, that's not it. Anyway, Vieira has been like in the game a good few years now, and I've played against him and I've played with him, and he is one of the best, if not the best, centre defensive mid on the game. And this is based off previous experience. I know it's going to be the same when I use him this time round, because he's so fucking overpowered. He's so overpowered. He's tall. He's quick, he's good shooting, good passing, good dribbling, very good defending, and he's a fucking tank. He's so difficult to get by. So, in terms of cheaper alternatives, there really isn't any cheaper alternatives in terms of other players. You could maybe go for his mid-range or his baby card, and that might be a little bit better, but for other players, there's just no player like him. I'm sorry, but there's just no player like him, bar his middle and his baby. Okay, so looking at his stats, he's just a fucking tank. He's a tank. The only thing that is like slightly worrying, and to be honest, it's not a big issue for me because he's going to be playing centre defensive mid, is his balance. That doesn't bother me. He's 6'4". He's a tank. That's like, you would expect him might be a little bit lower in terms of maybe like mid 50s or low 60s, but at 70 it's not a big issue. He runs around like a fucking monster. So what I done today is I just put a shadow chemistry style and just to increase that pace and increase that defending even more. He wins fucking everything. It's just fucking tank. So I just want to try to make him even more overpowered. Okay, so this is the team that I used. It's the same as the one from yesterday. So he played primarily at centre defensive mid in a 4-2-3-1. So he played alongside Hullet, Kante and Fabinho, and done pretty well overall. I don't know. Just do the team. Okay, so this is the team that I used. The exact same as the one from yesterday. He played alongside Kante, Fabinho and Hullet in a 4-2-3-1 at centre defensive mid. Okay, so just getting into the clips, I really don't need to include many clips in this because he's a fucking monster. He is the best centre defensive mid on the game. He wins fucking everything. Everything. He is so difficult to get by. And there's no fault with him. The only thing that you can maybe fault him on is like, and this is really nitpicking, is like maybe he's shooting, but he's not going to be shooting that much, or maybe his balance, but it's not a big thing. So in terms of the weighted average, he gets an 8.9, but he is a 10, lads. He is 100% a 10. We'll get into the stats now. Okay, so pace 9 out of 10. He's not a 10 in my opinion. There's been times where like the very, very quick players have left him for dead when it's like a quick break, but usually he catches up. Usually, there's been I think 1 or 2 times where I think there might have been, I don't know, like an Aubameyang or fucking I can't even remember, but there was a few scenarios over the weekend when I used them where like players are just like running past them on counters. It didn't really worry me. He usually got the ball back, but just to say, shooting a 7.5 out of 10. To be honest, I didn't really use the shooting, so I'm just going based off his stats here. Like his finishing is decent enough. Like it's 78. Don't expect him to be anything special. I don't think it really would be. Like he's 84 long shots if you want to take long shots, but for me, I just use him primarily as a CDM. I wouldn't really be bringing him up to have a fucking lash from like 30 yards out. You can do that if you want, but not for me. Dribbling 8 out of 10. It's good. The balance is noticeable. But again, he's 6'4". You have to expect that. So you're gonna have to sacrifice that. He's not gonna be like amazing. He's not gonna be like Messi on the ball. He's still very good on it, but it's nowhere near higher than an 8. And then strength of defending is obviously going to be a 10. He wins fucking everything. Everything. He is so difficult to get by. Like, if any player goes near him, and I think there was one clip where like someone like shrugged him off, and I was like, I'm sorry, what? And then he got it back after. It's just the game being completely and utterly shit. But Vieira, man, if you can get him, please get him. He is so fucking good. I wish I had these players at the start of the year when I actually wanted to play the game. Now, not so much. And that's going to be the end of the review, lads. If you have the money, get him. He's a fucking tank. So, Hulla is going to be next from the poll that I'm looking at the moment. Pele will be after. And then I'll put up another poll on who you want next. Like, who did I do? I think I done Van Basten, Henry, I'll have Kluivert, I have to do Matthias, Zanetti I done also. I think I done Lucas Hernandez. Like, there's a good few I've done. I don't know if I done Lucas Hernandez, don't quote me on that. But there's a good few that I've done, and there's a good few that I will do over the next few days. Anyway, lads, cheers for watching.